Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coma Pirate Radio. Here we are with the pirate ship. You know, I was thinking, there's this thing we use in piracy called flags. I'm sure you've heard of the red ones. Beware of the red flags. Well, the white ones are cool. So I just want to invite you at this time as I'm, just spamming everybody's inbox with my pirate ship. Please, if you enjoy it, let me know. If I don't ever hear from you, I see that that's probably, I will stop putting these in your inbox every morning. Basically, if you want to be on the mailing list, put up a white flag. Send me a heart or something, or heart it, that's really all you got to do. Just give me a heart, which actually is interesting that it's red. Anyway, here we go. May 16th. Lots of mind control. My mind goes there, thinking of her, thinking of money, thinking of coma needing a house sitter. And around and around and around we go. And I just soothe my mind. I'm like, okay, easy. We don't need to think about that right now. Just breathe. Breathe. Use the tree in the visualization that we talked about yesterday. Whenever your mind gets out of control, it's like you're on a horse, right? And I've been on a lot of horses that they get really tense or scared about something, or it's a young horse that you haven't ridden and is like not quite sure what you're doing up there. Are you gonna kill me or what's going on? Just you having to tell that horse, easy, it's okay. And then the horse, responding is important. That starts building trust between you and the horse to respond. I am actually designing a tattoo with a tree. It was interesting that the first one I start talking about is like, oh yes, there's the tree, of course. Visualize that tree bringing me back to work and how, my God, I need to make some money. Whew, it's just, those moments where you just spend too much or you just don't make enough and you're just like, I get the whole abundancy thing. Yes, I'm abundant. I know I am worth it. All of these wonderful practices, but there's maybe some reality that must be faced. When you can't pay back your friends, maybe. Like, shit, dude, I'm sorry. I happen to be one of those squares in your life right now. The aspect of a square in astrology. Yeah. But I have to tell myself that I am dying and being reborn. I am incubating. I am creating the foundation. Now, be ready. And I'm like, oh my God, like you've told me that 1,000 times before. I remembered very, very young age, I got obsessed with Publishers Clearinghouse back in the day when they sent you them big envelopes, which I loved. And all of these different stickers to put different places and all of these different things you could do in hopes to win the lottery. I was obsessed. I really thought my spirit guides were like, yeah, you gonna win it. You gonna win it, baby. You know you're gonna win it. So I roll my eyes at them now and I'm like, yeah, I hear you. Patience, temperance, being ready. You weren't ready at 15. Come on. You know, it's interesting how it's the family. When you have a family that you want to win this lottery for, when you want to find your fortune, when you want to make the real abundance, the spending kind, you know, not the beautiful abundance in your head, but the money in your bank account that you can spend on all kinds of stuff. Well, that's the point. Is it this kind of money when, you know, given from the divine, it takes a lot of responsibility. Knowing what you're going to do with the wealth is really important. And when you have a family, whether it's a child or a lifelong partner that you know is going to be there for life, or just sangha, just your spiritual family, the friends that are family, the friends that you want to give money to, like, you know, me. As I have a GoFundMe page and a Patreon account and a please guys, support me, support Coma. That's the thing, it's not supporting me. It's supporting Coma. And having the offerings to give. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's see what the cards have to say. In the center, 5 of diamonds. Of course it's gonna be diamonds. Oh, but that number 5, it's such a Mars number. It's in between worlds number. It's a temptation number. In tarot, we've got the Pope and the Devil, represented by the 5 and the 15. So we're balancing in between our highest self and Beelzebub. Beelzebub? What? Definitely go look at a picture of Beelzebub. It is a hermaphroditic creature. It has very specific mudras on his hands. You should look at that. One pointing up and one pointing down. It has wings, like birds. There's a caduceus between its legs. What? You know what the caduceus is, don't you? Mercury, Thoth, healing, the snakes. It has a goat's head. I'm laughing because I know I can feel my brother listening to this being like, yeah. I grew up with this figure and I grew up being kind of scared of him. Admittedly, I didn't really like him at all. I'm like, I don't think you're a good idea, dude. But I was a young girl-ish thing. I know I do. I have a very strong feminine side. What am I talking about? My Saturn and my Venus is on stage. So I healed my relationship with Beelzebub through Capricorn. When I was in Gnosis and deep, heavy magic, trying to figure out what I needed to do for the world, and I got the whole solar party download. When I was studying Capricorn, Beelzebub came to me and was like, you don't got to be scared of me anymore. There's a captain on the ship, steady as she goes, says the pirate. So here in the center, this confirmation of what I feel is coming. I hope so. I hope so. In the South, we've got 9 of diamonds. Another diamond. The song, she has diamonds on the soles of her shoes. The earth, stay grounded here. Solid. Foundation. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. The 9, the crisis and construction. In the tarot, we're sitting between the Hermit and the Sun. Now that's interesting. The opposition. The Hermit being inner, dark, inner in a cave, holding its little lantern, hiding its light in its jacket for only a few. And the Sun, I'm basically burning everybody up. I mean, I give you everything. Here it is, whether it sunburns you or not. Here, feel me. It is all for you. All of it is for you, all of it. For you all. The Hermit says, I'm only for a few of you. And the Sun is like, I'm for everybody. Every fucking body. Precautions are a must. Don't be afraid to prepare. There's that fear. Don't be afraid. Fear is the mind killer. I mean, we all need to be optimistic, yes, and keep our vibrations high. But knowing what you're up against, that's what prepares you to kill the boss. If you've ever played World of Warcraft and gone on a raid, how many times did you practice that raid? How many times were you killed? And then when we put that time, energy, and effort into the preparation, it brings me back to my, gosh, you guys, if you like this, you should check out my book club. In the book club, I was just talking about like the preparation of the quest and the winning the quest and the feeling of elation when you've accomplished the quest. In the North, we've got Ace of Hearts. I love seeing the aces in the air, keeping my mind focused in love. The ace is everything in potential. It is number 1. The oneness of all. The I. The self-love. The love you find when you start to recognize that God is within you. The God who understands that abundancy is shared. The cup runneth over. We all need to be looking at a shared economy, comprehending or grokking this. If you've ever read Stranger in a Strange Land, that'll probably be my next book club book. To grok something, to understand it so completely that it is a part of you. You understand that abundancy is to be shared. To share and circulate. Okay, so in the East, what do we got? We got the Joker. Oh, the fool. He's been in so many spreads. You know, even on YouTube. Yes. I've gone down that portal recently. The tarot readers in YouTube. Bless them. So many times this card has come out for me. Being receptive as the Joker. In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Yeah, the jester. The Joker and the jester being the same. They treat me like a god or they treat me like a leper. My favorite atmosphere song. You know, when they treat you like a god, they pay you. And when they treat you like a leper, well, you're sick and scary. I remember the days when tattooed people were scared of, in town. You'd show your tattoos and people would give you wide berth. They would usher children away and close their eyes. My grandmother told me the first time she ever saw a tattoo on somebody was this man that they had in a cage. I don't remember all of the details of that story. I just remember feeling my grandmother actually being there with these dirt roads in town and seeing a man who has done something really bad to be in this cage paraded through town. This is the bad guy. Who knows? Maybe he did something really bad. Them's were the days. In the East, this card is coming up. This Joker tells me, hold on. The circus is coming into town. The excitement and the fear all beautifully wrapped up into one. The child running into the Hall of Mirrors. So who do we have in the West? The end of the day. We have 3 of Hearts. Oh my goodness. The end of the day, we need to focus on manifesting when we crawl into bed. The 3 is the first geometric form, the triangle, the watery emotions of love. It's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. I'm not gonna sing you the whole song. But the lyrics, my God, you should go listen to it and think of this. I love the players, and you love the game. Those lyrics. Thank you, Taylor Swift. I don't have a long list of ex-lovers. I'm almost 100% positive that they'd all tell you I'm insane. Being young and reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Oh, the scars, the scars, the scars. The 3 of Hearts in a song. Anyway, the ideal romantic love. Crawling in bed with the image of our perfect prince or princess. Clearly, it doesn't matter. What do you want? What do you want? What does your inner child want? Don't lose your virginity, Virgo Venus. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful day. Check out centermysticarts.com. Check out the ways that you can, help out. There's a lot of different ways we can all help each other. Take care. Until next time, I'm out.